Whew. What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. I play Street Fighter 6. I just want to continue the story for Final Fantasy 16. Trying to figure out. Oh, I just want to play Final Fantasy 16 now. Okay. So hot. I need to do all the side quests too. Yeah, the side quest over there.
Did you come through the forge today?
Think it's alright to touch him?
Don't know. You go first.
Oh. Yeah, forgive my action on wearing you and city letters. With that, we have more time to speak to each other and people, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another a part. I am going to hear of your most expected reunion with abortion. Abortion? I can't say her. Abortion. Oh my god, I can't say that. Or should I say White Heart? You told me once had your her Juggalo, yeah. Juggalo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we found she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Something never changed, do they? Do they, Clive? That's cool. Yeah, they talk about the White Heart Chocobo. I get that. Oh, cool, I get the for the Chocobo. Okay, cool.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask, this lake was either formed when one of the fallen cities plummeted from the sky, or when a giant worm dug a lair for itself. My guild is on the latter. Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch. Which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus.
Yeah.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, Live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Fine. Let's go find that thing. I can't go there. Then we have to do the main story. Let's go. Cry, Clive, found the highland. Once mate catch a castle and yeah. Let's go meet his uncle.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Yeah.
To the end.
Yeah, face together. Let's see the end. Let's go. The story.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Let me see. Oh.
All right.
Sorry, the backgrounds, making sure. Every time I play the game, it's because it's so hot in the open window. got a couple there. I'm try to do the cyclers first.
Yeah!
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Yep. Delaware, I'm just doing my mission.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh yeah, can't see her name. Trucker boat.
Straight home now. It's over. Enough.
I love my character. What I was trying to do.
Time to fight. You're finished. Torgal,
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
The Black Knight. Yep.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Yep.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick like...
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
That's us.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. you be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Yeah, it's happening in East Pole.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Yeah.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
I think I'm gonna use my chocobo, but yeah, yep, we gotta fight them.
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is breaking them? The mother crystals collapse.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
like a item. Black shields.
More of my mother's men. Time to fight.
Give me a sip, man. Nope. Wow. Oh, somebody killed somebody.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Yep, that means
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
just shut up.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh wow, oh, good.
Stay down!
Supposed to be more. Okay.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal.
Garner of the frame.
Guardians of the Flame.
What?
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
I mean, yeah. Like, don't tell me. Look at this. All our brand, yeah. Bearers.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We... Leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Can't kill all the people, man. Your mother's like, no, no, no. Bad mother. So dumb, man. All this they're doing, man. So bad.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Over here.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Who was there?
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Izzle.
Oh, I'm gonna take a piss. Come back. Oh!
Place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Damn.
Ready, go? Yeah!
You deserve a rest.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. All right.
Ah!
It's over.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass!
My children are starving!
Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said,
away
fuck
with you,
off!
filth!
Back to your
sties!
Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Let's try. Oh.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. I see.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
I need that, don't worry.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
I don't want to try and kill him, but it's all the bandits. But the bandits, man.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Wait. That guy? He alive?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear
Hey,
from us.
Wayne. Or Wayne. I can't say his name every time. Say Wayne. Wayne.
It really is you.
It is. So wait.
He alive? Oh yeah, he then went to the frame. he just went somewhere. Whoa.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Oh, that's why they're trying to
Alas,
focus him.
there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
I see.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late,
That's
though,
why he's alive.
we've had our
Kind.
hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining
never seen him get
bearers
burnt out.
of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Aw, his own crew still here. That's good.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
He was good though.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
Yep.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Aw. I hope he not die.
And we at yours.
Yeah.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Aw. I'm kind of pissed his dad died. Clive's dad died. Me ain't mad.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts. You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
Okay.
Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
You haven't changed a bit, yeah.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
So cool. He's like a leader. He's a leader because
Thank you, Sir
I
Wade.
always bet that.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Yep. Shall we shall to fight the war. Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay, that's the mixture. Clive will offer to be a joint. Depends on the client's position. They will may choose to remain. Then we have to go all the way to the bridge right here. Okay.
We'll keep them from the bridge. The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Thank you, man. Oh, fight.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind.
Oh.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shields?
Wait.
Come along now.
Bastards are lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Yep. This.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Kill! This one! Get it!
Oh, okay.
A noble
it's done?
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I know that already.
Let's try.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Nice, a lot of XP.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Hey, we gotta fight them. Black or white.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay, that's good. It's like a proof I'm
wear
a
it with
good guy.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
That's good, he's alive. And we're to go to the wall to next other place. To talk my uncle. Yep. Rose view. Oh. Nice.
How accommodating.
I'll be quiet right now.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Yeah, your nephew.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
He's trying to show us proof.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Just like, what the heck? She know.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
That's so cool. That's so cool. That's cute though. That's very
Curse
cute.
thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddu in the twins.
Oh, Clive.
That's
my
sad.
dear boy. It's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Aw.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
It's like I walk him back.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
I respect that. No, I respect that.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Yep.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more about it today. It wouldn't
Just
do
like,
to linger
I
on
don't
my
know.
nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Yep, outlaw.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
That's cool, man. I never able to do this. Or just met his uncle. That's cool.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
I feel like Jill needs something. She need her I'll be alone time.
Monsters.
I feel like it. I don't know.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
I think we got a player. I feel like it. I thought we played Joshua.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
I think we got a player. It'd be cool if we play her. I don't know. I'm
Thank
just
you.
guessing. Because last time we played Joshua. Nah, we could play her.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Yep.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Yep. I think we'll go meet his mommy. Mommy betray her. I'll say it's stupid. I don't know why. I'll say how though. I think we'll go travel. Mommy. Okay. Okay, we'll go. Okay. Hey, I think we had to. We got to ship that one. Makes sense. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
First I need to the quest, side quest. To get the guy fix his boat.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Yep. Let me fix his boat. Is he happy now? And live up. Right? Yeah. all the people. Side quest.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Yeah.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Yeah, let's go. I gotta find some recipe. Make you cook some food. Okay, well, I'm here, mommy, to meet the Clive mom.
Typical nobles.
Okay, well, I'll just do a side quest first. I need to do all some side quests.
New billets being posted every day.
Same way
Not
they never
enough.
had.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. Do some side quests for it. To the forge.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Yeah, boy.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Always about
Phil,
that.
shut you up. It's nothing, really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Yeah.
Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't
Oh, wow.
think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it.
Oh,
Now, where the bleeding hell
the
was
hunt board.
excited. Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Oh, rubbed the wrong way, I'm stupid.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
Instead of us about... Oh, there, I hear you. Say you were helping to help down a Griffer, Opal. I had been for you a couple or on one dozen maze. The local call doesn't. Okay. Oh, the big boy. Okay, so the West Gate. Okay. Okay, I'll do this. Make Chris. Talk to her.
Back again, Lord Rosfield.
I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does.
Yeah, we
This
had to
is
go
not
there.
the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
I see.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Yep, we had to.
Thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Okay, I need to talk to him again to the info. Try to do the side quest first. Is that the cruise? Okay, let me. Just making sure everything to place. This row. Just let me. I'll talk again. Let me make sure. Oh, God. I think I don't have the place. I don't know. I feel like I don't have the place. But let's go talk to him.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Yep. Let's go to Mother Crystal. We gotta pick the Mother Crystal if we have to. Let's go destroy the Mother Crystal first. I want to know what will happen.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
That's cool if you with us, but I kind of worry about them.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Yep, we gotta destroy the Mother Crystal. We had to. We got one already, but you got three left. Jerking breath.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood.
They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
You're finished.
Not bad, not bad. Let's go, let's go.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
That. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, mini boss battle. Let's go. This.
Nice try.
I heard wow. What? I tried to dodge it, bruh. Okay.
To me, boy. Over here. Guess we're all ready.
Oh, I pressed the potion. I'm so stupid. I always forgot every time.
The old arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves
That's
from
freaking
there.
frame drop. Split second. Hiccup. Sorry. I don't know where. Hopefully that's true. Oh, nice. I don't need it. It's like every time it's about to cool down. All that matters. Just play save.
Ugh, look at this place.
There's like a boss battle right
What
here.
a mess.
Wait.
Thought to me just do it. him that. Yeah, he knew.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for Zarya can't handle.
A bag of
Just
revenge.
like old times.
Yep.
Be sure to keep clear of his form.
Believe me, I need to. Foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Let's try. Oh, damn. No, no, I pressed it wrong. Oh, messed with the. I need to stop spamming my potion. It's annoying. Not bad, not bad. Cool boss, always.
Press on?
Yep,
yes.
press on. Oh, I think the heat.
It's like a furnace in here.
Yeah.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
It's over.
Oh, messed up. Oh my god. There's someone top? What's up? It?
It's over.
Ah, what the heck?
Stay down.
Nothing here. Oh, that one.
Nice try.
Oh, messed up. That's the wrong one.
All yours, Torgal.
Oh, ow, ow.
Nice try.
Wow. What the frick?
Guess we're all ready.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
I think you should put ice. Yep.
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
That's pretty cool. She showed the power.
weren't too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these. Going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Ow. What the heck are they fighting?
Slow.
Okay. Oh, not bad. Don't give me a lot of XP. Boss battle? Yep. Dang.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception. Good, I'll wager.
Oh, snap, there.
Nice try.
Oh, not bad. The flame slither slay. Whoa, slay the slither. Pretty cool. Boss is so fun. Ugh. Close door, sorry. So hot, man. Just...
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Water.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Okay, upstairs. Nice. Whoa. Nice place. Oh, auto. Oh, yeah.
Lady Marley. It's me. Python Buther. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
That's cool. Yeah, they took all the women because stupid sleevey thing. And stuff thing, what it's called. I don't know.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Oh. guess.
This way.
Yes, I don't want to alert them, but
Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
let's go.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right. Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
That one. Trying to calm it so hard, sometimes I get lost.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
What the frick? Bruh, nice. Gotta go down there.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see, and so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I face my demons, and you must face yours.
Yep. Look out, they mine. It's your turn. Yep, makes sense. Dang, let's go.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I can't let it go.
Oh my gosh, trying to dodge it. Hate to be broken. I like the trophy. Yeah, the trophy though, it's pretty cool. Hey, buddy. Wow, now why? It's like a sacrifice here. Oh my god. Wow. That guy needed to die, don't lie.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return?
Nothing.
You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
So cool.
Now!
Right.
I think that's Joshua. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It's not Joshua. I think something else. Okay. So cool. She looks so good. Oh, why she goes.
Jill! Defeat! Come on. Remember how it felt?
Come on, bring that up. I gotta say it right, I said it wrong. Good for you. He's trying to use it, but he can't.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Boss battle.
Please, just once.
That one, yeah, makes sense. Looks cool. Yeah. Let's go.
She won't be able to hold that arm back forever. We better make this quick.
I like that. Use it like, come on. I don't know. Wow.
I needed that.
damage it does. So cool, but no chill.
Go.
All right. I won't take long.
Man. So sorry.
Jill!
She uses a lot of power, no way.
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
Her, the sword. That's pretty cool. Break it, break it, break it. Christian Mother. Mother Crystal.
step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
It's like a power crystal. No why they hate that. No, it makes sense though.
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
Yep.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high. Clive, look.
That's cool. Break all
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yep.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
It's not Joshua. That means someone else. It's like an ultimate, or that was sus. Dang, they burned a crystal.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Legacy. Meanwhile, hey, my boy Joshua.
This way, Your Grace.
I think those people just travel. Oh, the little girl.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Aw. It's cool short, but it just... That's so cute.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts
Yeah.
again. But why now,
Their
after
heart
5 years of
for
silence?
the ultimate.
I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
I think he's sacrificing himself.
Oh, Grace.
I feel like it.
No, do not dirty your hands.
That's a little cool in a way. Joshua's a little cool.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Now we heard her name now. Probably. Jotu. Jote. Probably. But Josh will look cool, man. I don't know why. But I don't know why he took the all man to. I think he sacrificed. I think Clive gonna fight him. Clive gotta fight him. He got 2 more crystal, Mother Crystal. We gotta destroy all the Mother Crystal, girl.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbrec need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
What?
Is that the Emperor's?
What?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Oh.
What? Looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes.
Fine,
Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands.
That means we'll go back to the
Your
place.
Imperial Majesty.
Dang. We'll go back that place right now. To meet her mother. But the desert place. To meet them. I see.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque.
Sanbreque, okay, that place.
And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
I guess.
Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
After the storm. Okay.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
Our man in Dalamo mentioned the Kupka's guard had
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
For real? Her curse? Don't tell me, please. Don't tell me.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No.
That's cool.
That's not... Ignore me.
Please, please.
Clive,
Oh,
where are you?
come on.
In here.
The bad moment. Come on. Really?
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
Yep, let's go to Bastard. Let's
I'm
go
going
to
to.
Bastard.
After all, we're in this together.
Yep.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Okay, I think I'm done for now, guys. I think I streamed like for 4 hours, I think. No, 5 hours, because I streamed for Street Fighter 6 for almost 2 hours. This one will be a 2 hour, 50 minutes, 40 minutes, I think. Oh, it's like 40 minutes. But I think I just watch this live stream. I keep this for memories, keep this for my YouTube channel for fun. I like this game, it's so fun. Watch my video. I'll watch my video sometime, but it's fun. Watch my stream sometime. But thank you guys for watching the gameplay, live stream, and see you guys later. Once it's out, peace, like and subscribe. It's boring, or you like ratcheting, but but you like it, you know, I'm happy, you know. It's on you guys. Thank you guys for watching this, and see you guys later. Once it's out, peace. I'll stream maybe Saturday or Sunday, not Friday. I'm busy. Maybe no Friday, maybe Friday. No, not Friday, but Saturday or Sunday. Oh, it depends. Like I stream. I will stream every week. Depends, you know. But yeah, and see you guys later. Once it's out, peace. I need to shut up. I need to stop talking.